specialists. Now there's not a lot of information on their website, but they do have featured products. So they have like I don't know, it looks a bit kind of evaluate kind of things, you know, products and things like that. But yeah, they auction vans and cars. Well, specialists it says. It's quite a nice building, it's quite a big building, and they've got a massive welcome sign above the reception over there, and 3 Aston Barclay flags flying. Some nice cars in the car park, and the site is big. They do have a pitch over this way to this side, and there's a lot of cars there. There's a lot of stock. So yeah, the site itself is quite big. And we've got a second building over there. That one's vehicle remarketing. That's it, vehicle remarketing at the top there. We've got one coming out now, look. I wonder where that's going. ID, Volkswagen ID, very nice. The bit there, welcome, all the way back there as well. What we'll do is we'll kind of return to the public area. Well, this is public.
Welcome to Aston Barclay, the national hub for car and van auctions, where stacks of vehicles, massive warehouses, and industry secrets meet the public eye. Right off the bat, you notice the scale, flags waving, a huge welcome sign, and cars lined up like soldiers ready for inspection. But here's the twist. What looks like a normal industrial estate is actually a high-stakes environment where boundaries between public access and private property are blurred. Today, we're not just touring this enormous site. We're testing the limits of filming in public spaces, and trust me, things are about to get tense. Who will confront our auditor? And how will the line between curiosity and legality play out? Stick around, because this isn't just a car lot. It's a stage for conflict, confusion, and maybe a little drama.
It's a bit windy, so not sure if I'll have to come back. I mean, look at them flags. Might have to come back to get the drone footage for this place. Seems to be a lot of stock on the other side, as well as the Hi there, you alright?
Can I ask what you're doing?
Just a little video on Aston Barclay.
Alright.
Just in the area, so I thought I'd come up. Massive building.
Anything in particular?
No, it's just for me.
Permission or?
What, permission?
Obviously, it's private land, effectively.
This is not private land here, is it? Where the studs are, there. That's so. After that, that's private property.
But all that area around, then obviously it's here. Obviously, we don't mind as long as we know what the purpose of the filming is. That's all.
Ah, right, yeah. It's just for me. It's just personal. It's nothing. It's not for a company. I'm not. Yeah. All I'm doing is I wanted to have a look at the site because it's big, isn't it? There's loads of cars in there and stuff like that. So I thought I'd come along. Just gonna do a bit of ground filming, and then I'm gonna fly a drone over to get the aerial shots of the yard and the building.
I imagine you'd need permission to do that if you're going to actually you're fan of the nature of what you
fly over here with police being there as well. I think
it's just understanding what you're actually going to do with the footage. Obviously, you can't do anything with it without anybody's permission. That's all.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, it's fine. It's all right. I'm just literally. It's private. You see, I'm not a business or anything like that. I'm just going to fly over, get the shots. Zoom in on the bits that look really interesting, and you know the public don't generally get to see. Have a look at how many cars you've got over there, because there's a lot of cars over there, isn't there? And that's it really. I'll be off then.
but like I say, you can't fly a drone because you're too close to that police.
No, that's not. I'll be going over at police station later on my way back. I'm gonna go fly over there and.
You're not allowed to.
It's just understanding. It's just understanding.
Why? Sorry, why does he think I'm not allowed to?
No, it's just trying to understand what you actually do with the footage, because obviously using that footage, because it actually, filming us, you can film us, but you can't do anything with the footage without our permission.
Well, the thing is, I'm not on your site or anything. I'm just out in public. I'm not gonna.
Still filming us while we're talking.
Yeah, because we're all out in public, aren't we? You've approached me, so yeah.
Whether it's public or not, depending on what you're going to do with that footage, you need our express permission.
Look at this second building over here. Vehicle remarketing, a world behind the scenes where cars change hands, sometimes millions of pounds worth, and often far from the public eye. Our auditor is strategically positioned in a public area, camera rolling, drone ready. You can almost feel the tension. The staff know the size of this site and the value of what's inside. It's a subtle psychological chess game. Will employees respect public filming rights, or will fear of exposing stock override them? This is a textbook moment to study human reactions when private property meets public curiosity. Notice how calmly the auditor sets his boundaries before anyone even approaches. The stage is set, and drama is...
Have you got personal interest?
Well, have I got a personal interest? What, in Aston Barclay?
Well, yeah.
Just in all
other stuff that you do.
Yeah, all industrial estates really. So I go down, do a little video tour on the ground. If you guys come out and speak to me, that's quite good, because obviously I might ask you a couple of questions, see if I can get any info about what you do and stuff like that. And then literally fly the drone over, get the aerial shots top down, and that'll be fine. You won't be able to see anything on the drone. It'll be so high up, you won't see people's faces or car number plates or all that.
I think it's now just recording number
Is that
plates.
what you do? Is that your job? Is that what you...
Well, I don't do it as a job, no. It's more of a hobby, if you know what I mean. 'Cause I don't.
What do you put it on?
No, it's just well, I'd rather not say, you know what I mean. I'm literally just out doing some quick shots, just a bit of filming, bit of droning, and then that's it.
But again, if you've captured us as individuals, we have the right to know what you're doing with that footage. That's the thing.
Under what do you mean?
Well, again, you can record things, but you can't actually use it with our express permission. That's GDPR basics, basically. Using our, you need our express permission to do anything with that information.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. So you're thinking about GDPR. No, I'll set your mind at rest there. GDPR won't apply to what I'm doing, because
I know it's not personal information, but it is still using our interactions, our footage.
Oh, I know, but if you read GDPR, what you'll find is that you're right in one way, but the way I do it, it's put together with artistic and journalistic license. So I'm not in.
So I'm not convinced of GDPR, but GDPR is one part of it. But
Yeah.
equally, the legal right to be filmed and what happens to that footage. I'm talking about that, specifically.
Right.
GDPR comes in when all these other, because these are trade vehicles, these are customer vehicles, these are other businesses. But again, if you've got have you got technology on your equipment to delete all the registration numbers and that type of thing?
No, that took forever. Yeah. I mean,
you see, that's where I'm coming from. You see, all it takes is to one of our customers' vehicles to be in here, then see a footage, and then somebody else get connected to it, and then we're implicated in it because we've.
And here it is, the first interaction. An employee steps out, questioning our auditor about what he's doing. Classic tension, private versus public, assumption versus reality. Notice the auditor's calm, measured responses, emphasizing personal use and not commercial intent. This is critical because intent completely changes the legal and emotional stakes. The employee, while standing on public ground, cites private property as if proximity equals control. It's a perfect example of misunderstanding filming rights, but also an emotionally charged moment. Staff are genuinely concerned, and the auditor remains professional, almost diffusing a potential confrontation with logic and charm. How would you handle this if it were you?
I mean, it could have been just a quick matter of, tapping in reception, speaking to our marketing and HSEQ people, and we could have agreed it all off.
People normally go mad when I do that though, because I normally film the whole thing from start to finish. So if I walked in with a camera, then I am filming them. Then, if you know what I mean. So I'm not filming you because you've walked up to me, you've approached me.
Now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, but I was filming already, so you've approached me and come onto the camera. So I'd never walk up to somebody. That's why I didn't go into reception, because I don't generally tend to walk up to people and stick a camera in the face. If people want to come to me,
no, what you would do, put your camera, if you started off from, say you started
put your camera on and
before you started filming.
before you started filming.
The only concern
But I can only talk to one person at a time.
Sorry. So yeah, what I'm trying to make is obviously you can walk into the building without filming, so you won't be, you know, it contravening anybody's privacy. We're just a little bit concerned that this is a big company with a lot of customers, a lot of cars.
It is.
And we've actually visualised you filming it specifically, and we don't know what it's going to be used for. That's our concern.
Yeah, right. But I mean, I'll allay your concerns in a way. Just it's nothing nefarious. I ain't come to rob you or look. If you look at,
I never thought that for a minute. It's the simple fact that you've gathered all this footage, and we're basically sanctioning it by allowing this to carry on. That's my fear.
Yeah, that's my point though. You're not allowing it to carry on. It's just going to carry on regardless.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. So if we understand what it's used for, we either agree or disagree. If we disagreed with the footage, then you wouldn't be able to use it. If we agreed with it, then we'd sign off on it, wouldn't we?
Yeah, well, that's the. Well, I don't normally do it. I don't normally take that approach. Normally, what I do is I just turn up, do it from mainly from the outside. So I try not to go on as much these days because sometimes I do stray on a bit.
Would you be able to leave us your name and address that should we have any implications or follow up?
I definitely don't do that.
To fill yourself. We don't know where that footage is going to.
I know what you mean. But I definitely don't do that. I don't give my personal details out to anybody.
Right. But yet you're quite happy to capture everybody else around here because you know.
I'm not. No,
display name badges and everything normally because of outside. When you've got somebody, filming that footage can be taken away, detailed and scrutinised by somebody who plans to do a hit on the place. That's what we've got. How many hits have we had? 3, 4. 3 or 4 hits.
That's bad.
That's the concern. So from an insurance point of view, if that footage is out there for everybody to see, all those implications involved with it. So, and again, it's not necessarily. It wouldn't necessarily say no, but we don't know anything about it, so we can't agree or disagree. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's just the way it works, isn't it? So if somebody just comes out, they're just having a little film around in public. They're allowed to film whatever they can see.
We've got a public auction. You can't film in there without express permission. You're not allowed to.
A public auction.
Yeah.
So you can I go in there? Can I go in?
Of course, but you can't because there's other people in there. There's customers around there.
Yeah.
You can walk in without your camera.
Can I?
Yeah,
I can walk in without my camera.
You can't.
So it's kind of public accessible.
You cannot film in there when there's public there.
Yeah. Now, it's not something I'm interested in filming inside because I know that'd probably upset you even more because you're not impressed that I'm doing it outside, are you?
We're not impressed. Don't misconstrue us. What we're trying to say is we don't know your purposes and what your intent is. And that's and you're giving us all the assurances what your intent is, but it means nothing. Units like there, something gets out on the internet and it's out there for everybody. There is no control over that. And that's why we need licensing, things in place to control that.
And if I were a robber, I'd be off by now. But don't worry.
I'm not saying that. What I'm suggesting is that your footage that you use and you put out there could be, further taken and looked at and reviewed, and people consider ways in.
All right, yeah. There's Google Maps, so they could probably Street View and everything, but yeah, they probably use that.
Yeah,
they won't use my video.
But Google Maps is 2 years old now. So it's out to date every time.
Don't
so
see all as much stock. They won't know where all cars are and stuff like that.
Basically, nobody's going to take a plan a hit on a 2-year-old data, are they?
Yeah, true. Because the drone that'll get it top down, so they'll be able to see where all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is our Google Earth is like 2 years old at least.
I'll tell you what though, I normally speed the drone footage up.
Things get interesting. Drone talk. The employee raises concerns about flying near sensitive areas, including a police station nearby. This is where regulations and perception collide. The auditor reassures that nothing personal will be captured. Faces, plates, all safe. But even that doesn't fully ease the employee's worry. It's a fascinating microcosm of modern privacy debates. Legality, safety, and perception all tangled together. This interaction shows just how tricky public filming can be when the scale of a site, drone height, and human concern intersect. You can almost feel the internal debate in that employee's mind. Should I enforce rules